the cartographer of the starless sea. In a small wind-swept village on the northern coast, where the sky was perpetually gray and the ocean a relentless, churning gray, lived a young woman named Anya. The villagers were fishermen and sailors, their lives defined by the sea. They were brave, but their maps were old and their knowledge of the ocean was limited to the coastline and a few well-worn sea lanes. The ocean beyond was a mystery, a starless sea as they called it, full of uncharted dangers and unknown depths. Anya had a different kind of courage. She was a cartographer, but she didn't draw maps of land. She drew maps of the sea. While others looked at the waves for signs of a good catch, Anya saw patterns. She saw the way a current swirled around a hidden reef, the subtle changes in the water's color that hinted at deep trenches, and the secret paths of the whales that migrated through their waters. Her maps were unlike any the village had ever seen. They weren't just lines and symbols, they were stories. She mapped the song of the humpback whales, a series of swirling lines that represented their long melodic calls. She drew the dance of the jellyfish, a network of shimmering dots showing their seasonal migration. She even charted the ghost ships, the wreckage of old vessels that had been claimed by the sea, believing that by remembering them, they could honor their past and learn from their mistakes. Her maps were beautiful, but the fishermen were skeptical. "How can you map what you can't see?" they asked. "The sea is a chaos, not a story." One season, a terrible storm unlike any before it hit the coast, trapping the fishing fleet far from home. Panic spread through the village. Anya, however, remained calm. She went to her hut and unrolled her most recent map, a massive, intricate piece of parchment that was a testament to years of observation. It charted a series of silent paths, currents that, while treacherous, could lead a ship to safety. She had discovered them by watching how the seabirds flew and how the kelp drifted. With her map in hand, she raced to the harbor where the rescue boats were preparing to leave. She gave her map to the most experienced captain, who, despite his skepticism, saw a flicker of hope in her eyes. He followed her map, navigating through the storm not by sight, but by the quiet, hidden rhythm of the sea. He returned hours later with the entire fleet safe. From that day on, Anya's maps became the village's most treasured possessions. The fishermen learned to read her symbols and to trust the secret language of the ocean. The starless sea was no longer a place of fear, but a place of profound beauty and hidden knowledge. Anya, the cartographer of the starless sea, had not only saved her village, but had also taught them that the most important maps are not just of the land, but of the things we cannot see.